Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, clap.
Wow, I don't know if I heard my clap as an echo from somebody else's. That was weird. All kinds of profesh here.
I'm waiting
All
on
right,
Alex
so-
to be like, I'm not actually ready.
Should we start recording now, or?
Oh my god.
Yeah, there it is.
So hard. All right, we're fucking live. Jesus Christ.
Oh, we're live now? No, wait,
no.
start again. Take
That's
it
the
back.
kind of energy I want to bring to to Twitch.
They give Kevin an aneurysm energy.
Yeah. Like, yeah, we're here. Fucking enjoy yourself.
Are we there yet?
I guess we could add the pre-stream talk into the actual podcast. So you got to listen to that whenever that comes out.
Oh, wait, so that is going to be in it? Okay. It was riveting.
No.
You're riveting.
Thanks.
I mean, that's just free bonus material, right? Because we're just that caring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Or
you're not
something.
even making it Patreon exclusive? That's amazing.
You know what?
Bonus.
What we could do, just throwing it out there, we could just not edit at all and just release episodes unedited. Right, Kevin?
I mean, we could,
That's always
Yeah.
been a dream of mine.
but we're not that good, so.
Yeah.
No, we're not. Someday.
I was just giving you crap
Maybe
because
10 years.
it's not edited yet.
Shut up!
Wait,
God,
what's not
you're
Giving
edited
away
yet?
the secret.
The episode that's supposed to come out tonight.
Yeah.
It's totally
Episode
100% edited, and I totally don't have it open in my editing software right now.
Yeah, I was lying. It's ready.
Yep.
Did the dog eat it?
No, I just totally forgot.
The
So you're
Dog
going to be
Eater
editing
podcast.
while playing this show, playing this game.
Yeah, I'm going to be editing the last episode while performing in this episode. Yep, that's what we're doing.
And he'll have schizophrenia when we're done.
That will be awesome. I can't wait to watch this all fall apart.
I can't wait either. So why are we here?
I don't know. I really don't know.
To talk about.
I got a message
Well,
last
Well,
night.
that's
that said, hey,
unfortunate.
show up.
That's unfortunate since you're the GM.
Yeah. Well, while I'm still doing GM stuff, you guys want to talk about the trip that you took?
Oh, you're just still doing GM stuff, sir. Sure.
Sir.
Sir.
We are back from Gen Con as of 7 days ago.
Woo.
Just
Actually,
got
no,
back
I'm
in
sad.
7 days ago.
Yeah, can we go back?
For real.
We gotta go back, Kate.
It went by like really fast.
Yeah, it
Because I wasn't able to like stay the full time, and then Alex especially wasn't able to be there the full time, so it
Yeah.
felt like it went by in a
Aw.
flash.
I didn't
Yeah.
really
What?
play that many games because I was working a booth. So, but I did get. What was the game we played poorly? What was that game called?
Doomlings.
Doomlings. I keep wanting to call it Doominables or something
Oh,
like that.
I have that. What is that like? I haven't even played it yet.
I feel like if we played by the rules, it would still be fun.
It's fun. I think it would be. It's the most fun with like a full group of players. Because we've only played it 2 players so far.
Because when
Okay.
we did play it with Kevin, as he was saying, we completely missed part of the play, which
A
was
very major
there's
part of the rules.
catastrophes that happen, and we're just playing cards like, wow, okay, now what? And then like 5 turns in, we're like, oh, we're missing a full step. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I got the gold edition box or whatever that when it came out, and it's just been sitting on my shelf. I'd love to play it.
Nice.
All right, let's play.
All right, let me
yeah,
get
let's
it.
just do that tonight.
I'll just tell you what your hand is, and you'll just trust me, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
totally.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. You've never lied to us before.
Never. I don't fudge dice.
I met a few well, I guess one of them was really famous. I met Matthew Lillard again.
Oh, cool.
This time I knew who he was when I saw him. Have I told that story where I met him at 2021 Gen Con? Had no idea because he was wearing a mask.
Was it a scream mask?
I don't know. It was just like a normal cloth mask. But then he came to the booth I was working at, and I got to tell him what booth number it was, and that was basically all I did.
And now you guys are best friends.
You gave him your number?
And then I got in his shot. I think I shared that picture. I got in the shot in the Twitch. He did an interview on Twitch, and where I was working at was like stuff was in the shot, and the camera guy was trying to get me to get out of the way, and it's just the funniest, stupidest picture.
Oh, you gotta put that in Discord later. I gotta see that.
All right,
Yeah.
I will.
Alex made a joke, and Kevin didn't get it, but it was pretty funny.
That's usually how it goes.
I mean, I don't watch that many movies.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Whatever.
I've literally only seen 2 movies that he's been in, and they were both Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
Oh my God. I'm sure he loves that that's what he's...
Hey, he was very upset that he was not the voice for Shaggy in that last animated movie they did. I also met, if anybody is fans of NCIS New Orleans, which I'm sure this...
The best
Hell
one.
yeah, Scott Bakula.
Let's go.
Not Scott Bakula. I met
Oh,
Rob.
come on.
I met Rob Kirkovich, who played another character in that show for the entire run of the series. He's a cool dude. He's really funny.
He's
got
no
to chat
Scott Bakula.
No, he is no Scott Bakula, but he played a butler that was in like a Cthulhu game, and it was the funniest shit because he was the only one in the group that wasn't rich. So they kept on trying to make him serve them things. He's like, nope, that's not my job tonight. It was really funny.
Nice.
I mean, I guess along those same lines, I'm gonna butcher the name. Alex already knows, but
Oh, no.
Joe Manganiello walked by me with his dog. Whatever. I gave it a shot that time. Usually I'm like Joe
Manganiello.
Manganiello.
Yes. If he's Spanish, then that is how you pronounce it.
I feel like I'm just, if I ever get the opportunity again, I'm just gonna walk up and be like, Joe, can you please just say your last name for me?
I like it. It's Italian.
Yeah, he doesn't look Spanish.
No wonder your
but...
Spanish is bad.
But yeah, he was carrying his little dog around, and it was pretty cute.
Oh, what kind of dog?
I think it's like a Chihuahua mix or something.
That's cool.
Yeah. Anyway,
A little tiny pop. Well, cool. That sounds like fun. One of these years I'll have to get out there for that. But in the meantime, this adventure that we're doing tonight is kind of like the same thing. So
what?
This will be fun.
Celebrities are going to be here?
No celebrities.
No.
We are the celebrities.
We don't get. Yeah, you're the most celebritarious people here.
I mean, I guess Kevin has been recognized before, so.
So tonight we're going to be playing an adventure called the Starfinder 4 versus
Where'd that dog come from?
Oh, that's my son over there having fun.
That's great.
That was so funny. Just out of nowhere, the camera unfocused, and there's just a dang dog.
That's the dog that I used to sit in the seat while we were doing the pre-show stuff.
Not that one.
There's a real dog.
Yeah, now there's a real dog. All right, so this one's called the Starfinder 4 versus a Hardlight Harlequin, and this actually came out in 2021 for the free RPG day. So, and we've talked about this, but just to let everybody else know, this is a society-like adventure, but it's not actually following the specific rules. So it still fits our society show stuff. But basically in this...
Should I change the name back?
No.
What's that?
Should I... Society show?
Don't.
I don't know. I'm just talking out of my butt. So anyway,
I'm doing it.
this is...
Oh my gosh.
So anyway, this adventure is kind of like a way to like get people into society play without starting them out at level 1. So you can get in with these level 4 characters and kind of have a little more things to do instead of just, the same action over and over again like you usually get with level 1 characters. So I thought this looked like a lot of fun and fits with you guys getting back from your trip. So before we get into it, does everybody want to tell me the characters that you picked from the pre-gens or characters that you created so that I can kind of get some tokens in here for you guys?
Sure.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Wait, yeah, I told you.
Yeah, you sent me yours.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what it was.
So I don't have Hero Labs up, I just realized. So that's going to be... All right, here we go. I am playing a Brain Man.
That's right.
He is... The actual race is Contemplative. His name is Quark Understanding Epsilon Unity Emanation, or also known as Q.
Okay, that's much better.
And I am playing. He's an envoy. He's that race where he's got a big ass brain and a little tiny body.
Big ass head, brain, little tiny body. All right. Well, now we'll see if I can find a contemplative real quick.
I think I sent you. Did I send you the pic?
You sent me the... Oh, yeah, you did. But I'll just...
I tried doing a mid-journey, and it could not understand what I was trying to do.
No.
It does not know what a contemplative is.
Fortunately, Google does, and that's what I'm going to go with. All right. Who's up next?
I'll go. So mine is a pre-gen, and he looks pretty... I'm sorry. It's... Glico, an agender Raxolite icon operative. And basically it's a little plant. It kind of looks like it has a gourd head with like a dandelion on top for its hair. And then, yeah, he's pretty cute. They're pretty cute. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Who's got the next one?
I'll go. I am playing a Copaxi named Elkhorn, and he's a water type dude, I guess. Kind of looks like sea coral in humanoid shape. Yeah, what else is
what
fancy
color
about
did
him?
you choose?
He's blue.
Light blue coral.
I used the image from the Starfinder wiki on the species.
Okay.
There's a
It
little
looks similar
picture
to
of
that.
similar to that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with this one that I found because it looks pretty close.
Cool.
I think. All right, cool. So we got Copaxi and Alex. What do you got?
I'm gonna play one of the pre-gens. I am Error, the android technomancer.
Ooh.
He's got bluish skin with weird lines on his face, and got like a power gauntlet looking thing.
Oh yeah, what the hell?
Yeah.
Look at that
Neat.
thing.
Nice.
Where
Interesting.
are you? Error. There you are.
Error.
Error.
Okay, so we've got Error, and that's for Alex. Where is your name?
Right
Oh.
there.
There we go.
Oh.
And what was Copaxi's name again?
His name is Elkhorn.
Elkhorn. I'm just gonna guess at how that's spelled.
Elk, like the animal, and horn. ELKHORN.
Okay. Elkhorn. There we go. Set that up, and the flower child. What is the name again?
Wait, me?
Gilko.
Glico.
Yeah, Gilko. Okay. Glicko.
Gliko. Yeah.
All right. And then, hey, who else do we got here? And then the brain guy is named
Q?
Q. Yes.
Q. Yep, like lining up in a queue.
Gotcha. All right, cool.
I was
Or
thinking
like the-
Q from that one jokester that
Okay.
show.
Everybody in
Impractical
here.
Jokers.
Oh, never heard of it.
What?
That's not true.
The other two references would be the James Bond techno guy. Q. Gave Bond his gadgets.
Oh yeah.
Or the godlike entity from Star Trek, Q.
There we go.
All right, so we got our cast, and let's just do this, shall we?
All right, we'll set a scene.
Okay, so I'm going to set this.
The year
scene.
was
This-
1978.
Oh,
Not
Star
you
Trek.
guys.
Oh,
hold on, I got to rewrite all of this then. If it's 1978.
A Cthulhian
bell
horror
bottoms
comes
with-
out of no. Oh, we're playing Delta Green now.
Okay, this is titled Part 1, Loading Screen. So here we go. The past week was grueling for new recruits. Venture Captain Solhu Her was adamant that Starfinders need to be prepared for anything and put you through a series of training missions on the oceanic planet of Arnacel, sometimes back-to-back and without warning. But you survived and succeeded, and not only are you headed home for some well-earned rest, but you've managed to slip in a treat along the way. A stop to attend the last day of this year's Hacked Expo. That's HACT Expo. The show that announces some of the best holographic amusement chamber games. The week of training meant you missed the opening ceremonies and the biggest announcements, but there's still time to try out some new game demos and maybe even score some last day deals on new tech. The moon where Hack Tech has its headquarters and expo center comes into sight on the view screen. A splash of the distinctive lights of civilization illuminates a spot on the otherwise bland and featureless rock. The starship's comm unit crackles, but instead of landing instructions, it emits a piercing screech. An accompanying haptic alert vibrates chitin, bone, and the ship's bulkheads. The vid screen flashes red, and emergency lights flash throughout the ship. It's an emergency distress signal. The screech ends, replaced with a tinny, frantic voice interrupted by bursts of silence and static that's automatically transcribed on the screen. Anyone hearing? Smith, help. Everything's haywire. The software, out of control. Digitizing. If we don't, the entire moon. Please, one, help. At first, it seems like another unannounced training exercise, but a quick scan confirms the signal's validity, and it's coming from the Hacked Expo. You all are aboard your starship. What do you do?
find out if it's training.
Well, I'm assuming we're going to respond to the distress signal we just heard, considering we're Starfinder trainees, eager to prove ourselves.
Good plan.
Who's the pilot?
Not
Who's the
it.
best pilot.
I literally took skills out of that tree.
You are. Yeah, you are correct. I don't
Okay,
think I
have a
should.
plus.
I could probably be a pilot.
Okay.
Yeah, I am definitely not the pilot.
I have more piloting than I thought, but yeah, go for it.
I'm the pilot now.
All right. I will be right back. I forgot that I can't use Hero Labs on my computer with all the stuff running, so you guys roleplay without me.
Oh,
Okay.
right. He just jumped out of the airlock. He's out of the game.
Gosh,
All right.
it's like we haven't been streaming in a while and we're rusty.
What? No.
No, we've perfected this rustiness to an art form.
We're living with the rust at this point.
Yeah, we are the rust.
You just polish over it and hope that it turns out to be a nice orange color.
It's like a fresh coat of paint, and like it starts seeping through after a while.
We're painting it with rust.
Yeah, it's burnt orange.
So, Error turns to the rest of his crew and he's like, I believe we should respond to the distress signal. It would be a good opportunity to acquire more technology.
Whatever you say, er.
Yes, I concur.
What do you think, Q?
Brr, 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 brr.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Q.
We can consider this extra Starfinder training.
More training is always good.
I love extra credit.
And yeah, so Error flicks a couple of switches, types in some commands, and then grabs hold of the steering mechanism and whatever our ship is, and we peel off towards where the source of the distress signal is coming from.
Okay. So, yeah, you're following in. Basically, there's a homing signal coming along with this to let you know that it is coming from the Hacked Expo on the moon. But some things that you notice as you peer through the view screen, you start to see some pretty strange stuff going on. You see that the terrain surrounding the Expo Center is flickering with what looks to be like TV static. There's digitized asteroids that appear from nowhere, flying across the vid screen, vanishing into bursts of pixelated color, more appearing. The moon's cratered surface has jagged patches of digitized terrain appearing as pits of lava and rivers of colorful bubbling liquids that just start in the middle of nowhere and end in the middle of nowhere. There's a bizarre mix of static, lo-fi loops of high-energy techno-pop, ominous chords from a simulated pipe organ, and an unending cackle of over-the-top villainous laughter flooding your comm frequencies, all cutting in and out unpredictably. And just basically your computers are being very confused as seemingly contradictory readings are coming through, indicating that there's nothing there and yet everything is there. Go ahead.
This is most unusual. What can you make of this? He says to whoever our science officer is.
No, is that me?
I bet you it's
Is
gonna
that
be
me?
Who's the smart one?
I don't know yet. My computer's still loading.
Damn it, Kevin!
The computers
So,
are confused.
You see this brain with legs walk in, and you hear almost like two voices, because so you hear like his normal like super quiet voice, but over it you hear like this amplified version of his voice because of a augmentation that I gave him that amplifies his voice. And he's like, "What happened? I just woke up."
What do you mean?
We received a distress call and are responding, and it would appear that the holograms have escaped their chamber on the surface.
And you want to... I gotta log in!
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Gotta
gosh.
log into my
Professional
brain so I know who I
podcast,
am.
everyone.
We've been streaming for 35 minutes at this point.
It's fine. It's fine.
Q, I told you to enable the face recognition.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
At least his voice amplifier is functioning.
It appears our friend is having some stress.
What is he doing in the bathroom again?
Guys, my password. I don't know my password.
I can't flush without my password.
All right. So what?
Have you
do
tried
we just
password?
do we
That
just
was it.
need a good computers? Oh, okay. Because I have decent computers, but
Yeah,
You're
you
gonna
go
use your
go for
computers
it.
to
Go
hack
for it.
into his account.
okay. It's okay, Q. We all have the wake up pauses. I'm sorry. I'm a little stressed out. Glicko starts I guess trying to see if she can figure out why the computers are freaking out and figure out
You're
what.
not, you're not a she. You're a they.
Oh my god. I've been trying to correct myself. Okay, it's all right. So Glicko is going to try and fix their computers. Okay.
We're running
Do a
a
scan?
Yeah.
Scan. That's what it is. Scan.
Yeah, scan, fix the computers. Same thing.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's a 20 on the die. Maybe I'm sleeping too. Yeah, so that's a total of 32.
Sound like you're the host for like a kids
Holy
show.
shit! 32.
Yeah.
32. Good night.
Jeez.
So yeah, you're checking your computers. There's nothing wrong with. You run diagnostics. It seems to be perfectly fine. You're getting readings of things that it's almost like in two states at once. Like nothing is happening, but you're also picking up that things are happening, and it's very confusing.
Okay. It seems like there's some kind of anomaly. It does sound like I'm a kid's host. What the hell?
Can you say anomaly?
Let's spell it together. Anyway.
That was
yes.
Des bailing because you can't spell it.
All right. I probably did mess it up. So, yeah, they just relay the information. Looks like things are there, but also aren't. The computers are fine.
Guys, I'm logged in. I'm ready to go.
All right, scan it again.
I can't get any higher than you.
All right. So, are you
can we
scanning?
No, I was like, can we shoot him? Like the rocks, like asteroids, right?
They
Yeah.
were holographic asteroids.
So
Well, they're part not real, part real. Let's try and shoot them.
Okay.
So let me read this little bit of flavor text since you talking about the asteroids. But asteroids hurtle. So Error has already kind of begun the descent towards the planet, and you see the asteroids are hurtling through the space lanes, tumbling ominously, while well-placed dramatic lighting sets them in sharp contrast, lit almost like it's on a movie screen, to the darkness of space and the surface of the moon
idiots.
behind you. Here and there, one flickers, fading out of existence, while others manifest at the edges of the vid screen. They seem too perfectly crafted to be real. Any asteroids this close to the moon should fall to the surface rather than zipping around dramatically. With a ship-shaking jolt, one of the strange rocks nicks the starboard weapons turret, setting off proximity alerts across the bridge. Strange as they are, the asteroids seem plenty solid. So, now it's time to take a little evasive action. So, to clarify on the roles that you were assuming earlier with science officer, pilot, we've got a little bit of starship things going on here, mechanics, but this isn't going to be overly complicated. So, basically, everybody gets to give me an action that they want to perform to help avoid the asteroids. And you can also help others, like the captain does in a battle. But I would recommend, unless you can't do anything else against like helping another character.
Okay.
So using your skill sets, determine what you'd like to do to try to assist in evading these asteroids or dealing with these asteroids?
Divert power so that we can like speed up and get out of the way. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and give me an engineering check. Or if you want to do computers, if that's what you have, that's fine too.
That'll be a 28.
Okay. So you are successful in diverting power to the engine. Anybody else?
I would like to encourage. That was from Starship Combat, right?
Yes.
Our pilot, by giving him like readings and stuff from my terminal. So
Okay.
that would be I'm hoping for diplomacy.
You can do either one, diplomacy or intimidation.
That's a 23.
Okay, so that the pilot error will get a +2 bonus.
And he's gonna be like, Sector 2, there's 2 bogeys. that's how you do that as the science officer.
Okay, who else? Just remember, error, whatever you choose to do, you get a +2 to that check.
Okay. I'm on the controls, so I'm gonna take that evasive action and do a piloting check.
Okay, give me that check.
Okay. Sure. It's like 100.
Nice.
You win the game.
That's a 29.
Okay, I'm just master at piloting.
He just, all of his movements very fluid, smooth. He's threading the needle, as they say.
This ship is just an extension of your body.
He is like a leaf on the wind.
And,
No!
that was good till you said leaves on the wind. Elkhorn.
I haven't really done Starship Combat before, or it's been a while at least. So, kind of, what are my options?
This isn't really Starship Combat. You're just rolling a check to try and aid us in maneuvering through this.
So just kind of like say what you're doing, and then Chris will give you like a type of check that you can choose from.
Yeah. Just bear in mind, for this particular scenario, that actions can't be repeated. So pushing the engines has already occurred. The piloting check has already occurred.
Could there be like trying to like shoot some stuff out of the way, or no?
That's what I said.
Oh my God, Kevin. I never said you couldn't do that.
No, that was Q saying that.
Okay.
I think I hate Q.
No! He turns off his modulator,
In your food.
and then all you hear.
Nice.
All right. So, yeah, I'll man the guns in case shooting at one of these is necessary to avoid smacking into it.
Okay, give me. Let's see. You have to give me a ranged attack roll.
Ranged attack?
So whatever your bonus is to a gunnery check.
I think it would be +2.
+2.
Yeah, in this case, I think this is one of those things where it's a simplified that you don't have to use the starship stuff. So just whatever your ranged attack bonus is.
Let's see here. Let me look at Elkhorn. I helped them build on like literally
That's
like an hour and a
Spanish
half
for
ago.
The corn.
Your ranged attack bonus is +6.
Oh, okay. I got an 8.
8.
You rolled a natural.
Yes.
Oh my
did.
gosh.
Ah.
Now what happened, Elkhorn?
Weapons are not my specialty.
Okay, so as this is happening, you're piloting through. Errors just with a grace that you've never seen before, spinning through, flipping the ship around, dodging every one of these things. He gets a burst of speed from Glico, takes off, which dodges an asteroid that's flying across your path at the last second, and then you just get blindsided as the ship's weapons fire off and miss an asteroid that is just too much and ends up colliding with the ship. Everybody's going to take a bit of damage here.
No!
Oh,
So let me roll this.
Whoa, they changed some things.
Wait, we
All right, so
are
everybody's
taking
gonna take-
damage?
Yes, the characters themselves are going to take 8 points of non-lethal bludgeoning damage as you're knocked around the bridge of the ship when you get hit by this asteroid.
okay. So,
Yeah, you don't have to. I don't think there's anywhere to apply non-lethal. Just know that
Yeah,
this is non-lethal.
non-lethal
Yeah.
only matters if it's the last damage you take when you go to 0 hit points.
okay, so I don't have to take any points from anything.
You just take the points of damage, and then it's just like normal damage.
Okay.
There's no like non-lethal damage like in Pathfinder or First Edition or anything, where you have to actually keep track of how much you have taken.
So, as after the impact of this asteroid, you guys are kind of like knocked over a little bit. Maybe you're standing back up, and you're looking forward at the viewport. At the view screen, you see that there are no more asteroids in your path, and you're able to proceed unimpeded to the docking port.
Well, that was a rough ride.
It was a less than ideal situation.
Glico excuses themselves, and as they get up, they just kind of vomit a little bit, just a little, but like got a little motion sickness there as they were being tumbled around. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I-
Halford just brushes himself off and just kind of walks out the airlock without saying anything because he's slightly embarrassed.
Can we like try and like hail like a nearby radio tower or something?
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, I think this did happen a little earlier. So they tried to contact the moon earlier, and they just got a bunch of incoherent static, silence, automated voicemail responses. Doesn't seem like anybody's manning the radio tower.
Oh, if we try to do it again, we get the same thing.
Yeah.
We already attempted that while you were sleeping earlier, Q.
I'm sorry, I wasn't here.
You were here.
Should we try and find a place to land?
Did we not land?
I thought we did land.
Oh, we did land?
Wake up, Q!
I walk over to the brain and grasp him by his collar. I need you to be
perfect.
present during this mission.
Guys, I'm sorry.
No, it's awesome.
Even though we have like nobody chatting in the chat, this is still ridiculous. I was like literally trying to like do stuff on Sirenscape.
Kevin's trying to stream an RPG, edit a podcast, and manage all the sounds.
And we're seeing how successful this is.
Yep. Yep.
You're gonna have to put a rank in multitasking next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's cool. I can't multitask. All right, so yeah, you've landed. It's pretty easy to find a landing port at this point, and then you see signs that direct you up to the expo itself. There's a nice wide red carpet and just this big, like luxurious main entrance.
Do we? So we don't see anyone out and about.
No, it's aside from the amazing show that you got from Orbit, it seems pretty quiet inside. I mean, you see like the occasional light show, I should say you see occasionally coming around the building, like that digital effect again, kind of like almost oozing out of the building. But you don't see anybody outside here at all.
This is a space station we're at? Or is it like is this like the thing that we landed on has air and all that?
Yeah, this is down on the moon's surface.
Okay.
And it is pressurized, yes.
Okay.
Presumably you fly into the docking port, which is the airlock that then gets you into the building. Go ahead.
Just
I'm sorry.
Turning to my compatriots, Error says, it seems quiet. Too quiet.
I concur. It is far too quiet in here for a convention.
So where do we go? Do we just...
Well, there's open doors right there. Q, are you awake?
No. I was looking for a space dock sound set, and all I could find was Docking Bay 94. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back.
Yeah. I start.
make my
Glicko
bed.
starts heading towards the grand entrance, but a little on edge because it is weird that no one else is here right now, or at least it seems that way.
Oh, I also did forget to mention that Q, he flies most of the time.
Okay.
He has...
Makes sense with those stubby little legs.
Yeah, if he's walking, he can only move 5 feet per round. But if he's flying, he can fly 30 feet per round.
Nice.
So yeah, he's constantly flying around you guys, but not I don't think he can fly with perfect maneuverability like some things can. I think it's average maneuverability. So yeah, he's just flying at a walking speed as you guys.
Okay.
Okay. So if we ever want to stick Q with the bill, knock him to the ground and bolt out the door of the restaurant.
Or we could all leave while he is sleeping.
That is
Yes. He does seem to sleep a lot. Alright, so yeah, Elkhorn's just following slightly behind Glicko. Just kind of looking around, seeing if there's any sign of people or anything that looks suspicious.
Perception? Would that be
Sure.
helpful?
Yes. Yeah. If you're still you're still outside, or you've started to walk into the building.
Yeah, I've started walking
Like-
into the building.
Yeah.
As we're walking towards the entrance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a perception.
22 perception.
Oh
Okay,
my gosh. I got a 20 on the die.
Wow, cheater.
Jeez.
Well, it's not going
using
to
'em up
matter
early.
later.
Yeah, I know, right?
I got a total of 14 on my perception.
Okay.
And my total was 29.
So yeah, all of you it's just eerily quiet out here for being a convention. I mean, you guys know that this was a smaller show. It's not like a big mega corporation is doing this. The Hacked Expo is a smaller thing, but you would still expect to see a lot more activity here. So you definitely notice the lack of people is a little bit unnerving. I would say that who got the highest? Glicko?
Is 29 the
Did you
highest?
get a 20? Is that higher than Kevin's?
Yes.
Okay. So Glicko, I would say that you notice that there's a hum of power in the air, a little more, the sound of electricity,
Okay.
a lot louder than it normally would be.
Mhm.
So that you're wait, why is that so loud? Is there something going to rupture? Is there something going to explode? It just sounds a little more pronounced.
Okay.
But otherwise, nothing really seems out of the ordinary.
Okay. Yeah. When they realize that, I just say it out loud. Like, does anyone else recognize the humming and the weird tension in the air?
I do not hear the humming, though this does seem to be a slightly tense situation.
I imagine some of the like little flowering parts of Glicko's head like are kind of standing straight up when normally they'd be a little relaxed, almost like a static electricity. Yeah.
Oh, I like it. Yes.
I don't like it.
I guess we go in further. Maybe see if there's like a control room or a map saying you are here.
Door?
All right, so let me go ahead and let you know. You walk in the expo hall entrance. You are in a long corridor, long and narrow corridor. Dim flickering light extends along the walkway from the spaceport to the expo hall, but the vid screens lining the hall seem to be working just fine. Each flashes between advertisements for various hack tech products and clips of high-octane animated action scenes from the Champion Squad comic book series. So I'll go ahead and take you to the map here. And hopefully everybody actually has control of their characters.
Oh boy. There we go. Is everything supposed to be visible?
Yeah, I'm fine with that, so I don't have to see a reveal. And plus, later on, you'll see that you're just in a large open room. But, you're walking down this hallway. You're down at the bottom of the entrance, and probably about 50 feet ahead of you, you see a set of 4 doors, and the hallway is lined with vid screens.
Ah, hack tech. They have tremendous products. I've pirated many of them.
Elkhorn walks up to one of the screens, notices one of the ads, and you just see him make a quick note in his data pad real quick and then put it away and keep going.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Let's see here. Oh, that's a 9.
9er. All right, yeah, you really liked that ad, and probably gonna buy that later.
Yeah, totally.
Their subliminal messages are
That's
on
how
point.
ads work in real life too. Roll your constitution
Yes.
check.
Right.
I don't know why I keep buying all these Pringles.
Once you pop.
Are there doors or turnstiles ahead of us?
Doors.
Doors, okay. Yeah. I'll just head up towards the doors.
Okay, as you're getting about halfway down the hallway, off to the right corner here in front of one of the doors, you see there seems to be an android with a friendly face wearing a neat hack tech polo flickers into view in front of them. And it says, "Welcome to the Hacked Expo." And their words appear over their head in a subtle subtitling system. Registration and will call are just ahead. If you've pre-registered, you'll find the expo hall to your right.
To the right?
Hopefully.
Yeah, I'm assuming once we get through the doors.
Through the doorways, yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Oh, okay. I see what's happening. All right.
Alex, were you saying something?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, hopefully we can avoid the will call lines. They are atrocious.
Oh my god, they're the worst. I can't even concentrate that long to keep myself flying.
So once you get next to the hologram, it turns to look at you and smiles and waves, and then it seems to like glitch out, and it dissolves, and then there's a screech of static. Their image flickers and scrambles, and then the light resolves into a much different figure. Seems to be a male gnome wearing a jester's outfit, complete with belled hats, and he's holding an enormous pair of scissors and picks up where the android left off.
Won't stop me this time, Champion Squad. I'm going to create the greatest game the galaxy has ever seen, and everyone will know the Hardlight Harlequin created it.
And he concludes with a burst of shrill laughter. And as he keeps laughing, it gets to be louder and louder. And I need everyone to make a fortitude save.
Uh-oh.
My fortitude is not great.
Same. I don't think I passed. I got a 9, Chris.
Okay.
I got a 10.
Okay.
Got a 17.
Damn.
Ooh, I'm dead. Every single
'cause I
dice
said
roll is a banger.
until the fight.
I got a 4.
4, okay.
Oh.
So,
Guys.
yeah, this is getting louder and louder, and Glico is kind of like just instinctually being able to pick up that hum of the electricity outside. Maybe you have like more hearing perception, like that you're just really good at that. So you're able to kind of cup your hands to your ears in time to protect yourself. Everybody else is not able to.
Oh boy.
See what we got here.
How much
Oh, my
damage we
goodness.
doing? You say 12, I'm going to be very upset.
Okay, so
24.
Let's see. I'm still trying to get these new names down. So, Glico, you take 5 points of damage. Everybody else takes 10.
There you go, Kevin. It's not 12.
It's not
There you go.
12.
I rolled 2 1s, so that helped out in the beginning. And this laughter, like, slowly, like, fades away eerily, lingering a little bit too longer than you think it should, and then the image blinks out. Also, let me go ahead and show you what this looks like.
Thank you.
Oh, that's not.
That's
That's
me.
not what you're...
I need you to get out of the way, Glico. There's the moment. Get out of here.
You
for a
try, can
second.
you do it again?
Yeah. Let me send this down to the token layer. All right. Here we go. That's what you saw.
Ah.
Oh, those are big scissors.
Oh.
Well, it's a
Yeah.
gnome. How big are they?
Yeah, it's a gnome.
mean-
It's got like this jester's hat on, big piratey handlebar type mustache. Yeah.
Kind of looks like a badass.
Q is like, ah, no, my ears. And he's like really tiny ears. He's like, his little tiny hands are holding over his little tiny ears. And because this noise was very irritating, Q walks into the next room.
Yeah, I go through the doors as well. I'm like, I don't think
These-
that gnome was supposed to be there.
Yeah, I hated it.
It was most discomforting.
I am down to 2 stamina.
Oh.
Oh yeah, they're not very.
You say you rolled 1s on that damage?
Yes, I rolled
What the
2 1s
fuck?
and then some other dice.
That's
The magic
ridiculous. All right. What do we see in this room, Chris?
So you walk in this room, you see the registration and will call area. There is a large room to the, let's see, the northeast. You see a set of 4 doors again. You see this awesome space graphic on the pink carpet below. You see the lines where you can go through and wait in line, and a desk. And as you walk in, you see a Kasatha peeking their head up over from behind the countertop looking at you.
A Kasatha? Like they're not standing? They're like,
They're like barely peeking over the top looking at you. Here's an image.
oh god, that's a Sheeran.
Oh, Sheeran. Sorry. Yeah. Sheeran has these like hollow VR glass headset on and wearing this purple polo shirt. It's just kind of like got its fingertips up on top of the desk and just peering over to see what just happened, you know, with that shriek, that sonic laughter, peering to see what's going on here.
As they are going through the queue, as Q's going through the queue and all that, yeah, Glico just kind of goes up outside and around, and makes it to the desk before them, and is like, "Hi, what's going on here?"
Hey, no cutting in line.
That was most rude of you.
How did you get here?
Well, we took our ship. What do you mean?
How were you able to get through the trap at the door?
Oh, I didn't really.
You disabled it.
Wait.
No. I do not think the trap has been disabled. We merely overcame our discomfort and walked past it.
You see this look of, I don't know, like slight sadness or, whatever, like wash over the Sheeran's face.
That is unfortunate. Well, you must know that the expo is, for all intents and purposes, canceled.
What?
We do not have time for this. Please give us our badges now.
You don't understand. The expo, there was a terrible accident. There's nothing else going on in there. At least as far as the expo's concerned.
We are responding to a distress signal and would also like to demo some software.
Oh, that's wonderful news that a distress signal was sent, but I don't think you're going to find software that can be demoed in there. There was a very terrible explosion, and a lot of strange and weird things happened and manifested. We all had to run for cover. We would escape, except every time somebody goes towards that door, that terrible jester appears.
What kind?
What?
Wait, no. Go ahead.
What's that guy's name? Do you know?
Well, I'm not sure. He keeps calling himself the Hardlight Harlequin, but
That's right. I think that might be
I'm
a
not
group
sure.
name. That might be a group name. He might be part of a group named that.
All I can tell you is all of this happened when Hacktech CTO JP Mary Andrew tried to show off his new game. And
Was it- Did it look cool?
oh, I mean, it's the Starfinder 4, the Champion Squad. That's what I meant to say. It's the Champion Squad. You know, the characters from the cool comic book series. It was really cool. But then all the explosions and power surges, and then the games and software have gone haywire, and there's like these digital projections. And if that's not bad enough, it's actually rewriting over reality.
Whoa.
Things here are actually changing. I wouldn't recommend going in there.
Well, someone's gotta.
Well, I appreciate anything you can do to stop this, but my only concern is getting me and my fellow survivors out of here.
And she points down below the desk.
I fly up above the desk.
You see like half a dozen other like attendees of the expo hiding under the desk.
He waves.
And they all look
with his
very
little tiny
fearful.
hand. I would actually. I would like to use this conversation as like part of my 10-minute rest, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many people are still left in the convention center?
Well, it's hard to say. There were several hundred at the beginning of the expo. A lot of people have gone home, but there could be a dozen, 2 dozen, or more.
That may be too many for us to save. We will try our best. Now,
I think
if we could move on to more important business, I would like my badge.
and also, do you have a map?
So like staring at Error, utterly confused at like the complete lack of understanding about what's going on, or maybe the indifference. It's like slowly reaching for like the nearest badge, and then realizes there's none there, so just reaches and grabs her own badge and hands it off to you.
That's not my name.
Simultaneously grabbing a map to hand to Glico without even looking at Glico.
Perfect.
All right, if you don't mind, I'm going to sit here for a few minutes. And he's going to use this last few minutes to, like, rest up. He's going to sit in this little chair. He's going to fly over to this chair and sit down.
Yeah, while... Oh, go ahead.
Would any of you be able to disable the hologram at the door?
That would be a computer. I could probably...
We will attempt to do so. Is that the only exit from the convention center?
It is.
Very well.
Yeah, that was actually...
The voice you're doing... Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, what?
Go. I was going to say the voice that Ultra's doing is reminding me of a character, and I can't replace it.
It's Ultra.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, classic. That's what Ultra
Just
sounds
me.
like normally.
Yeah.
This is how I always talk.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to try and disable this thing.
If you want... Okay. Yeah, so you all walk up, and as you walk up to it, again, you see an android with a friendly face and a neat hack tech polo flickering into view, and begins to do their spiel. Welcome to the Hacked Expo! Registration and will call are just ahead. If you've pre-registered, you'll find the expo hall to your right, and starts to happen again.
All right, let's hack this thing. Is this like a computer's check, I assume?
Yes, you can do an engineering or a computers check.
Now,
So
are
what's
we
everyone-
doing individual or just aiding?
However you want.
I got a 10 in both engineering and computers.
I have 12.
Okay, I'll aid you. I'll automatically aid you.
I have 12 as well.
Okay. Do you
I
all...
have a 7.
All right.
So one of you. Well, let's give it to the hot hand. She's gonna roll a 2 now. You know it.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
I was thinking the, like, power gauntlet thing we were talking about. That wasn't a 2. That's an 11 on the die. So 23, and then whatever aids might...
I gave you 2.
25.
And another 2.
27. Okay.
A 27 computers check?
No. I
Okay.
guess mine doesn't matter then.
Do you have a... Did you also get an aid? 10 or more?
I rolled a 27
Oh,
for my
okay.
aim.
All right. Well, then 29 or 31.
God damn.
Right? Either 29 or
29.
31. I forgot.
It's 29.
Okay.
29. Okay. So yeah, you're working around on this electronic device. You're working on the holo projector in the corner, and you are able to disconnect this projector from the internal network of the Hacked Expo.
All right.
And just as the the gnome, the Hardlight Harlequin, begins to appear and start taunting you. You'll never stop me. Psh,
Cool.
fades from existence.
It seems as
Here,
though
we stopped him.
All right.
Good job, guys.
So as soon as we
His little tiny hand gives a thumbs up.
as soon as we
don't-
disable this guy, I call back over to the Sheeran or whoever at the desk. I'm like, all right, time to go home, everyone.
She stands up and she like motions for everybody to get up, and you see like half a dozen people come out with her, and they all rush towards the door. And as they get near to the door, they kind of hesitate for a second and look to you to kind of reassure you, to get reassurance that you've indeed deactivated this.
I got fly past the little thing and through the door.
Error just like stares back at him stoically, like not reassuring at all.
And the Sheeran, just still staring like bewildered at Error, nods to the rest of you and says, "Thank you for saving us. My name, I'm sorry, is Shikaska, by the way.
We're so bad about asking for names.
I'm
I
Glicko.
really appreciate it." Glicko.
That is strange. That is the name that appears on my badge.
Yes, it's strange. And she looks questioningly at Glicko. And then after a moment of, I think, Q flying around in circles for 250 feet, they all rush out the door and leave you behind.
All right.
All right.
All right, guys.
I open up the
And-
map
Oh yeah.
and we plan which booths we're going to check out. And yeah, and then we'll make it to where we need to be eventually, I'm sure.
It's not a hollow map, is it? It's like a paper physical map.
I feel like she gave me a physical map.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I
It's
didn't want a
physical.
tiny one of the gnomes to pop up on it. And start
Oh,
laughing
yeah.
at us.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Alcorn's going to make his way towards the doors.
Yep.
Glicko as well.
Right.
All right. We're probably gonna come across those things that they mentioned. I didn't get a. Well, never mind. So let's be ready for anything.
Yeah. Before
Also, I'm kind of glad I chose I think it's not a feat, but like a class thing where I can affect the minds of constructs and technological beings with mind affecting things.
Nice.
Hmm.
So I have a feeling we're going to come across that right now after going through this intro.
Yeah, as Q says, like, we should be ready. Glicko's like, well, I know it's a no weapons policy, but I don't want to risk it. And she gets out or they get out there.
What?
Damn it. Static arc pistol.
Oh yeah, I have a skip shot pistol that he pulls out. A little tiny. Actually, no, he has to hold it with two hands because he's so small. I forgot about that.
Is it like the noisy cricket from Men in Black?
Yeah, that's what it is. And he still has to hold with two hands because he's so small.
All right.
I bust through the door.
Bust through the door, and Q, you are overwhelmed with the immense size of this room. This is the expo hall, and it is chaotic, to say the least. You see intermittent illumination flickering through the broad open space as the industrial lights spark and flare unpredictably. Various displays and booths for hack-tech games and partner companies are abandoned, but holo projectors and vid screens vie for attention throughout the empty room. Far stranger, the scenes shown on screen seem to be spilling over into reality. Enormous bat-like creatures shrieking and swooping through the hall from a Gothic-themed booth in one corner, while a group of soldiers in Pact World's branded military armor dash along one wall, shouting commands to one another while artillery fire blazes around them. In some areas, the floor glows in bright, blocky patterns, and walls display pixelated textures that shift abruptly, and otherwise mundane objects flicker in and out of reality between bursts of static. The smell of burnt electronics pervades the air, and the noise of the different displays is punctuated by the occasional pop or sizzle of frying circuitry. The hall also showcases directly in front of you, to the east, a raised platform with enormous hollow displays surrounding a holographic amusement chamber with transparent walls, so the user is visible from the entire hall. The display now shows a surprisingly realistic rendition of 4 superheroes dashing toward a space station's power core, where a colorfully dressed villain laughs maniacally. One hand on an enormous lever. Captions on the screen mirrors his words. "You're too late, champion squad." He throws the lever. "The galaxy's best game has already begun." An instant later, the display scrambles into static and starts the loop over from the start.
Chris, this is very difficult to find a sound set for.
Just play polka music.
Polka? Okay.
Yes.
We should get a lay of the land and then return to the booths that we want to demo.
According to the map, it would be best to go from west to east. I started sounding like you guys. I don't know what happened to my voice.
Go back to being a kid's show host.
All right. Today we're going to learn about the word anomaly. Nope, that's still, I don't know. It's gone.
Oh my god.
That's spelled A-N-Amelie.
I'm going to just do a general perception just to look for anything that's like out of place. I don't know.
Okay.
Never-
I think everything Chris said was out of place.
Like as I was saying, I was like, everything is out
I'm
of
gonna
place.
do
It
a
doesn't-
perception on everything.
I only got a 10, so he's just like,
He
I don't
picks
I
up a
don't
piece
know.
of garbage off the floor like, that's not supposed to be there. So
I think Error's gonna just continue with his plan. He heads north and he's gonna sweep around the convention floor.
Yeah,
So
I
he just
think
makes a big
Q-
circle.
Yeah, Q is gonna follow.
Let me, let's see, who's in the room? It was Error and Elkhorn. Is Elkhorn fairly tall, by the way?
Elkhorn's 6 foot tall.
Yeah,
Okay.
human
So I want to
size.
say as well is and is Q like kind of hovering, right over the ground, not like flying
Right.
in the air, right? Okay.
Correct.
So I want to say that as Elkhorn and Error step through the doors and begin to see all this, you guys are like kind of tall enough to see up on the stage, like down flat instead of seeing up. You're actually able to see the stage floor a little more, and you notice that there's a few bodies of what appear to be staff for this place that are just laying on the ground.
Yeah, Elkhorn's gonna head towards the stage then.
Yeah, if I see bodies, I'm gonna inspect.
and
That's his motto.
I inspect bodies. Yeah, and Glicko, while they're doing that, is just looking at the physical map. And real quick, so the Sheeran, she had mentioned someone was giving a demo or like a presentation. Would I be able to tell like what booth or like company they were with or something, so that way I can maybe try and figure out where to go?
They said a name.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if, like, from that name, I would know what company they work with.
Oh yeah, so it was JP Mary. I forget what it was. Mary Weather, not Mary Weather. Mary Andrew. JP Mary Andrew.
Okay.
So yeah, you would know that JP Mary Andrew is the chief technical officer of Hacked Expo,
Okay.
and he's like the mastermind behind the Champion Squad game series, and that's like the featured game of this whole thing. This is the hotly anticipated title of the year.
Okay.
So that's up in the section I have marked A4. I don't know if you guys can see that, but
Okay.
top northeast corner.
Yeah. So based on that, Glico is like, I think we should probably check out this area first, and then they realize that their comrades have found something else. So, yeah, I join them.
Okay. So you move up to
splitting the
investigate the
party.
stage. Error, you've since gone over to the room that we have marked A6.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me get the stage here real quick, and then we'll jump over to Error. So
Yeah.
the trio of you remaining, you just see several bodies up there. You see what appears to be some sort of like burn marks on the floor. This thing seems to be like this high-tech, shiny glass material, very futuristic, and but you see sections of it where it's been like scored by like an overload of power or surge. Oddly enough, still seems to be functioning. If you get closer and you examine these bodies, you see that some of them are Hacked Expo staff, some of them are journalists. You know, they still have their journalist badge on. They all seem to be dead, just lying on the floor.
Oh my god. They're dead.
I look over at Q and I'm like, keen observation, but I'm gonna go ahead and double check. Like, I'm gonna like check each one of them up close and see if there's like a faint pulse or anything.
So you're investigating these bodies. You go from body to body to body, and they are all clearly dead.
Okay.
Some of them have burn marks. Some of them seem to have been like stabbed by something, injured, maimed in various different ways. But all of them are definitely dead.
Okay. Yeah, Glico relays that and is like, oh, Q, I'm sorry to say, but you were right. Give me 1 second. And they step out of that area and just vomit a little bit. But it's like cute little like green, so like it doesn't look that gross.
The classic cute vomit.
Cute vomit.
Oh, like the rainbow vomit.
Yeah.
Like a baby's vomit. There's nothing cute about it.
So, Elkhorn's just gonna get his data pad out and like take a picture of everyone's badge real quick, kind of documenting who they found deceased so far and making a note that they've all been found dead.
Yeah, and these are not like world-renowned journalists in any way, but they are definitely like up-and-comers. So you know that they were picked specifically for this because they're going to be the next generation of top-tier journalists for Hacked Gaming, for gaming expos. So it's kind of like if anybody knows anything about it, you're kind of like a little devastated, like, oh man, this was so and so. They were coming up, and you know we've lost somebody special. You know.
Alrighty. And then Elkhorn's just gonna go over and check in on Glico real quick and ask if they're okay. Do you need any assistance?
Oh, well, thank you so much, Elkhorn. But they are wiping their mouths like frantically. No, this happens quite a lot, actually.
All right, just let me know if you need assistance.
Thank you.
Q is going to search for data pad or recording device or a writing, like they're using like physical like notes or anything like that. Oh, maybe they recorded what happened.
Okay. So you search through the bodies. It seems like no one was really using any sort of paper writing devices, but you do see a couple of tablets. A lot of them are singed and scored, but you do manage to find one under a body that seems to have survived a brunt of the happenings here.
He tries to like push him up, but he's not strong enough. Can I get some help?
Elkhorn comes over and assists.
And he no, it's
Oh.
so yeah. He helps me push it open, then I pull out the data pad.
Okay. So you're going through the data pad. There's a little bit of blood on the screen, long since dried. And you go through the files, you go to the photos, and you pull up the most recent video, and you hit play. And let's just jump over for a moment to Error.
Ha! In your face, Kevin.
Take that, loser.
So, Error, you approach this booth that's set up in the northwest corner. You see that there are holograms in this booth. They feature lizard-like humanoids all parading around in heavy parade armor and marching to this really like epic triumphant score. Seemingly a normal promo vid for a game blatantly designed to appeal to the Veskarium's sense of military pride. In stark contrast to the displays, you see what looks to be like another Vesk huddled over in the corner. It seems weird when all the other ones are marching around stately and kind of moves a little bit, but is seemingly trying to stay as still as possible.
Ugh. I mean, I'm gonna die, but I feel like I gotta stay with the theme I've been following here. So yeah, Error approaches and he in Vesk, because I can. He's like, "Hello, friend. I would like to demo your wares."
You hear the strangest voice that you would not expect to hear, and it speaks out like, "Are you real?"
Error like looks down and then like arm to arm and then back up. I appear to be real.
Are you going to hurt me?
I will attempt to not harm you.
So you see this creature stand up, and it's this like 6'6" tall Vesk, female Vesk, and says,
My name is Incorn. You've got to help me. I didn't sign up for this at all.
and you see that they are wearing like this amazing armor, but it's clearly made of plastic.
It's cosplay.
Oddly enough, though, they're also holding a dashko, which is actually, it does look real. So it's like a stark contrast to the plastic armor, and it seems like they can't barely hold the damn thing up either.
So what software do you have here to show off today?
Are you crazy? Don't you see what's going on around here?
Yes, we are responding to a distress signal. I was just trying to get caught up as I have missed several days of the convention.
The convention's over. Don't you see it's like falling apart?
We will be addressing that issue shortly.
Fine. Whatever. Look, I didn't sign up for this. You can demo this game all you want. Just help me get out of here. I'll give you all of this, all of my credits. Just let me get out of here.
The exit is right over that way. He like points to where they came in.
Did you deal with all the weird things?
We have encountered several strange anomalies on our journey to the convention.
Look, just take me to the front door, and then you can play this game all you want.
That is a very generous offer. I shall escort you to the front door.
Okay. So, Incorn tosses you the cred stick, and very carefully and cautiously comes out from behind the holo projector, passing through all these stately dressed holograms of Vesk, and gives you like the code so that you can like have unlimited plays on the game, and says, "Get me out of here."
This may be the best day of my life.
You're really weird.
Yeah, I'll do my escort mission.
Okay.
I feel like
So-
as you guys walk past, Glicko just kind of stands up a little bit and just like whole body just follows you out the door, and it's just like, what? Who was that?
I mean, unless something's happening before this, as he approaches the door, he's like, "Do you mind if I get a picture with you?"
Incorn looks like left and right, like just watching the world change into this digital nightmare. It's like, whatever.
Cosplay does not equal consent. I am trying to be respectful of your boundaries.
Listen, take your photo and let me get out of here.
Okay. He takes a picture and he does like the Terminator smile on it.
And and Incorn's got like this like scared Chandler smile.
This is fun.
Pier, and then Pierce,
He says out loud.
Incorn peers through the doorways and says,
Are you sure it's clear now?
Sure.
All right.
and Incorn chucks the Dashko at you and says,
You can have this. It's going to weigh me down anyway.
and rushes through the doors out to the entrance.
Wow, my first swag.
Oh my goodness.
He picks up the Dashko, I guess.
And this
use
is
that?
yeah, it's definitely real. It's a real Red Star Plasma Dashko.
It would be an advanced melee weapon.
Probably not.
I know our friend Elcor. What's your name?
Elkhorn.
Elkhorn can use it. His class can use advanced.
Yeah, Elkhorn, not the Elcor from Mass Effect, which is probably who you're thinking of when I'm talking.
Yes! That's it!
Disgruntled comment. I am able to assist you.
That's exactly, yep, you got it. Yep, that's it.
Okay, so yeah, Elkhorn has escorted this uncharacteristic Vesk out, and then standing kind of at the doorway, we switch back to the video play on this device that Q is holding. Q, you hit play, you see JP, Mary Andrew standing on the stage, getting ready to announce this amazing demonstration of a holographic version of Champion Squad. the crowd is going wild. The camera swings around, and you see the room filled, swings back, and he's getting ready. He's got his arm up in the air. Countdown, 3, 2, 1. They throw the switch, and there's like this explosion of light as the 4 champion squad heroes appear, and they begin running towards the camera. Everyone's going wild, and then all of a sudden there's just this explosion of like green and red and blue and all different colors of the rainbow just explode out. And when the smoke, the light clears, there's nothing, the camera drops down to the floor and goes black, and you hear people screaming, and you hear this crazy maniacal laughter, and the feed cuts.
That does not look promising.
Yeah. So it doesn't give us a lot to go on, unfortunately.
No.
He hands the data pad over. Is there maybe... So that the only thing on this data pad is the video? Like, that's pertinent information?
Yeah, I mean, there's other things documenting the expo
Beforehand?
the first few days. Yeah, but nothing unusual. You know that, again, this game, Champion Squad, was supposed to be revolutionary in its design, utilizing techniques and technologies that were fairly new, tying some things together that had never been tried before. So you get that documentation, but otherwise, no. I mean...
Yeah, he tosses the data pad to whoever's nearby. He's like... he, literally,
Alcorn catches it and says, "Allow me to assist," and then copies the data onto his own data pad and then sets it down next to where we found it, because he doesn't want to carry around a bloody data pad.
Yeah, fair enough. And this was a video of where we're at now?
Yeah, they were standing on the pit here, where you guys are, filming up on the stage here.
Can I roll a perception check for maybe not a perception, I don't know what the check would be, but something that would tell me what went wrong up here?
Hey, tell us what's happening.
Oh, have you tried rolling a general perception check?
Kevin hates us.
Big brain.
Can I look for something that maybe something was hacked, or I don't know, look for where these explosives were maybe set off at?
Yeah, if you come to the back of the stage here where these monitors are, you can interface with those and try to see what you can glean from that.
All right, I do that.
All right. Give me a computer's check.
Ba-doop-boop-ba-doop-boo. Boo! I got a 19 computers check.
Okay. So you're kind of able to determine, with the self-diagnostic of the systems, maybe checking the security footage, there really wasn't any, explosive device. This seemed to be some sort of surge in the circuitry of this holographic environment projector machine itself.
Oh, do I see the body of the owner of that thing?
Of JP? No.
Yeah.
No? You don't see that. No. As you guys are going over this data that you're looking at, Glicko, you hear very close to you the sounds of whispering.
Oh, okay. Can I tell what direction it's coming from?
It's directly behind you, near the floor.
Directly behind me. Okay,
they were behind the stage the whole or underneath the stage the whole time.
I turn around.
Okay.
And I try to get closer to the whispering.
Okay, you realize now how tall are you? Are you like
I'm not.
are you tiny?
I'm not
Three-
that
tiny
tall.
creature?
3 feet.
What's it not
What's the
saying?
race?
I mean, I'm a tiny plant. Whatever tiny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna say maybe
3 feet.
3 feet. Okay.
Sure.
So
That's just a guess. What's your
so
race?
you turn.
It's a
It's
Raxolite. Raxolite? Is that?
Yeah, it's fine. We'll go with 2 to 3 feet. So you turn around, and like right in front of you is this stage, the solid stage. You know, you could peek up over, or you could look down under
Okay.
to get a really good view. So the whispering seems to be coming from under the stage.
Yeah, I peek under.
You bend over, squat down, whatever it is, slowly. Your eyes adjust to the darkness under the stage, and you see half a dozen what appear to be frightened attendees of the expo. And they inch back when your face comes into view.
Okay. Trying not to be too abrupt or anything. Glicko's like, "Hi everyone, my name's Glicko. Let's get you out of here."
You hear like a little kid. Is it safe?
It's as safe as it's gonna be.
Can we go now?
Yeah, do you want to spell it together?
Okay.
Give me a G.
G.
Oh.
G, G. Oh.
So wait, does it seem like they are glitching as...
No, it's just everybody's responding.
Okay. Yeah, and then as they are spelling together, Glicko reaches in with their, like, I didn't say this, but like there's kind of like these vines almost that like come off of them, but they work as like human hands would basically. And so just trying to lend a helping vine to like kind of help everyone get out from under the stage. Yeah, they get
Okay, so do they like grow and then like they can like retract?
yeah,
like,
I can
like
retract
swamp
them
thing
and
on? Okay.
everything. Yeah,
You got Groot arms.
Okay,
yeah, Groot arms.
so okay,
Which
like
actually,
Groot, so
I was thinking, wasn't there like one of the Guardians movies where like Baby Groot throws up a little bit and it's all cute? I feel like that's how Glicko throws up.
Sounds like something that would happen.
Okay, so you get almost everybody come out this way. They're a mix of scared, curious, and then you get one kid that's like refusing to accept your help, and he like rushes out from under the stage and says, "Come on, guys, this is stupid. Plant lady says we can go. Let's go." And he starts to run towards the door.
And I'm like, I don't identify as a lady, thanks.
Whatever. I just want to get out of here.
All right, go home. And yeah, they just usher everyone out like by waving all the tentacles towards the door.
Everybody else says, thank you. What can we call you? Who are you?
You can call me Glicko. Have a good day. See you next year.
Glicko, yeah. They're running out the door like, wow, they're my favorite. Glicko's awesome.
And
then they go running towards the door.
Glicko's just like imagining next year, like just coming to the convention and seeing everyone cosplaying them. And yeah, like, yes.
Q comes over. What the fuck was that?
What do you mean? There were all kinds of people that needed our help.
Oh, also, your race is 1 to 1.5 foot tall and 1 to 6 pounds.
Oh, okay. So I'm very small.
Very small.
Or you might even say you're tiny.
Yeah, I did say tiny. I'm glad no one stepped on me.
Raxolites are tiny plants. So yeah, tiny.
All right.
So as all this commotion begins to occur, you see a creature. Looks like a wolf man stand up from behind the counter to the southwest and begins to look over you all. I will see you next time.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you to Sirenscape for helping us immerse you into the worlds we explore with amazing music and sound effects. Check them out at Sirenscape.com to add them to your adventures as well. And thank you to our patrons for helping fuel us throughout the galaxy. We sincerely can't thank you enough for your continued support. If you'd like to become a patron or find out more about us, visit www.adventureawaitspod.com. We'd love to have you aboard. Until next time, adventurers.